Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you've all been doing really well. Today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me makeup tutorial, and I'm really inspired to do a particular makeup look that I've seen. So I recently watched the Doja Cat Say So music video, and she had this beautiful blue eye look, and I was like, oh my god. I don't know if mine's going to turn out as beautiful as what it looks like on her, but I'm going to link down below the makeup artist. I'm going to put that in the description. I might put it on the screen here. Their work is absolutely beautiful. All the makeup in that film clip is, I've got no words. It's so flawless, beautiful, glowing. Oh, I just love it so much. And obviously Doja Cat is absolutely beautiful, so she's a really good canvas to work on. That body, that skin, that face, she's just perfect. I've got a really big girl crush on her. But anyway, I thought it would be a really good excuse to pull this palette out again. I think I've only used it once, and this is the Jeffree Star Blue Blood palette. This is what it looks like. I don't know what's happened here to the top of this latch area. It's kind of gone like green. You know when like you get cheap jewelry and it goes like green? It looks like that's kind of happened on the latch, but it hasn't happened down here, so I'm not sure what's happening there. If you haven't seen the palette before, this is what it looks like on the inside. I will link up here and down below my previous video using this palette. It was quite a while ago now, but I don't know how many colors I'm going to use today. Like, I think I'm going to use some of the really light colors, maybe this one here. I don't think I'm going to go too deep today because the look is quite a light blue, and I'm hoping it's going to turn out really nice. For my eyeshadow base, I'm going to use my P. Louise base, and this one's in the shade Rumour 2. I'm just going to put this out on my little makeup palette. I obviously already did my brows. I just hate filming my brows on camera, and I find it really boring to watch as well, so maybe you guys don't, but I do. I think the next video I want to film is a Maybelline one brand tutorial. I've got everything I need to, I think, so I think that's going to be the next one. A few of you have suggested that you'd like to see some more one brand tutorials. Some of them are kind of like hard to get a hold of, like all the products, and it can be very expensive. I'm going to try and do ones that I've kind of already got, just to save me the money. But yeah, Maybelline, I've got everything, so I'll definitely do one of those soon. I would like to do another W7 one, maybe another Essence one, but I feel like Essence just never bring out new things. Like, they do, but in terms of face makeup, it's really limited, but they always bring out like new blushes or eyeshadows. Yeah, but as for like foundations and concealers, I feel like they just don't bring out too much, so it can kind of get a little bit repetitive. But I do love a good Essence video. I'm just blending out this eye base. I like using a sponge. I find it really smooths it out evenly. The first color I'm going to go in with is I'm Cold, and I'm going to start working this kind of in the crease area. I want this more to be like a shade that's fading up, and then I might use Blue Blood for maybe this outer portion here. We'll see what happens. I'm going to start working this ever so slightly in the crease. I'm hoping this look won't be like too patchy, just because I've had really bad eczema on my eyes recently, and I haven't been using like any new products on my face or new creams. I'm really careful with what kind of stuff I put on my face and around my eye, but yeah, I've kind of had those crusty eyelids the last week, and my skin's just been so oily, and that's because I'm not on the pill currently, but I like to give myself a little bit of a break from the pill. I don't like to be on it all the time, but as soon as I get off, my skin is like an oil slick, and my hair gets really oily too. This blue is quite nice. I don't think I've used this shade before. I don't know if I spoke about this in my last video, but I didn't end up getting the Jeffree Star Bloodlust palette. I'm trying to save my money at the moment. I don't think I need the palette, just like I don't need any of these other palettes. Like, I just buy them because I want them and I collect them. So I think eventually I will get it. I'm not even sure if it's limited edition, because if it is, I kind of will actually need to get it soon then. That's what happens when you're a collector though. You just buy it because you want to complete your collection. And it's kind of a problem because then you don't even really use the products. Such a waste of money. I'm just looking at a photo of her makeup. I think I'm going to bring this blue kind of down here as well. Okay, so to give the look a little bit more dimension, I'm going to go in with Blue Blood. Hopefully it shows up. I just want a slightly darker blue. I'm just going to run this in the crease really lightly. I'm going to tap a little bit of that Louise base back on my eye area because I'm going to go in with the white shadow and I really want it to pop on this kind of like inner corner area. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with this really shimmery white and I'm going to pack this all on the inner corner area. You can see a little bit of the patchiness now just because this is where I've kind of got the eczema. It's on this like inner corner area, which is quite annoying. I'm just going to softly blend out the edges a little bit. This is what I've got so far for the eyes. I did look for kind of like a light blue shimmery shade in my collection. I can't really find one, so I'm just going to tap that white shimmer just really softly over this area. And just to clean up the brow bone area, I'm going in with the shade Wealthy, which is just kind of like a soft off-white shade, just to really blend out those edges. I can't really see any white shimmer highlight on the brow bone, so I'm just going to stick with this matte shade. If I decide to put shimmer there later, then I'll just do it. This look is only inspired, but I really wanted to play with some light blues. I haven't really done a look like this before, so I think it's pretty cool. Next, I'm going to do eyeliner. I don't think I'm going to be able to talk very much while doing this. Today, I'm going to be using my Inglot Gel Liner in 77 just because it's super black and I want it to like really contrast with this really light eye look, and judging from her makeup, I reckon they've used like a gel liner. So for mascara, I'm going to use my Maybelline Falsies Lash Lift Mascara. And for my lashes today, I think I'm going to use my Bouquet Beauty Naomi lashes. They're kind of dramatic, but they're like not too over the top, so I think they might go well with the eye look. I've got my Naomi lashes on. I think they fit the look really well and they help like open up my eyes. I'm going to go in with foundation now. I'm not going to do any priming. I've moisturized my face and I don't really feel like I need a primer. So for foundation, I'm going to use my MAC Pro Longwear foundation, and this one's in the shade NC37. I haven't used this foundation in such a long time, but I want some full coverage today. So last night I did fake tan, however I don't feel like the tan stuck to my neck or my chest at all. I don't know why. This always happens to me. You can see the fake tan on my arm though, but here I just feel like it never sticks. Like it's kind of gone a little bit darker, maybe a shade. If you're someone who does fake tan and you have this issue and you fixed it, let me know down below how to make this bloody stick here because it's so annoying. Just gonna squeeze this out on my makeup palette. I did hear that the Pro Longwear foundation is discontinued. I'm not sure if I'm correct, but I did hear that it is. It is a shame because I know it's like a lot of people's favorite foundation and I do like it as well. I'm just going to start blending this all over my face. I actually saw the funniest TikTok today. I'm going to insert it right here.
Next, I'm gonna go in with this Tarte Tinted Moisturizer.
I was literally laughing for like 20 minutes at that bloody TikTok. I swear, I could spend hours on TikTok. I don't upload anything, but I watch people, like I watch other people upload their videos. And you're like, you know what? I'll spend 5 more minutes on it and then I'll go to sleep. And you're like scrolling. And then you look at the time and it's been like an hour and I'm like, where the fuck did that time go? I don't know, it's so bad. I could spend so much time on TikTok just watching other people. And because the videos are so short, that's where it tricks you, because you're watching like a short video and then you're scrolling onto the next one. But before you know it, you've watched like 100 videos because they're like quick and easy to watch. But yeah, I wouldn't even know how to make a TikTok if I really wanted to. Like, I've looked at it and I was just like, man, this is so confusing. I must be like really, really old because I've got no idea what's going on. And to be honest, it's just another thing that I'd have to like add to the list on to update. Like TikTok, Instagram, and I've got like 3 Instagram pages, YouTube. I don't know if I really want to create a proper TikTok account because I feel like it's just going to get neglected anyway. I'm going to go in with my concealer now, and this is my Revolution SuperSize Conceal and Define in the color C5. I don't know how much I like it, so I'm going to use it again. Everyone compares this to Shape Tape, but I don't know what they're comparing it to because they're totally different things. I don't think the coverage is even comparable, like with this one to the Shape Tape. So I'm going to try it again. I'm not saying the coverage is bad, but it's just not the same as Shape Tape. So yeah, it confuses me when people say they're really, really similar because I don't find them similar at all. I am wearing a very full coverage foundation today, so that's probably covering a lot of the darkness as well, which is helping out the concealer because I have used this concealer with sheer coverage foundations and it covers, but it's not full coverage. I would say it's like a medium coverage. That's just my opinion though. I don't hate the concealer. I just don't know why it's compared to Shape Tape all the time. I think just because of the look of it and the wand. I'm not sure. I'm going to try and set these under eyes as soon as I can, just because they've been extra creasy and crusty because of the eczema I've had. Probably not the best to just put powder on more dry skin, but I'm going to do a little bit of cream contouring. I don't do this very often. I used to do it all the time back in the day. And I'm just using this AC onto a contour stick. Just want to give my face a bit of shape. I felt like I could tell in the music video that she had some really good contouring going on, and I just don't do that anymore. I'm going to use my foundation brush to blend out this contour. To set the rest of my face, I'm taking my Savvy Natural Finish Pressed Powder, and this one's in the shade Medium Beige. I tried to cover up where that eyeliner kind of smudged out, but it just kind of keeps smudging, which is quite annoying. I don't have any eyeliner like actually in my waterline. It's from like the top of my eye, and obviously when I blink it keeps like touching like that. I do have to say though, like my face looks flawless as. I don't know why I stopped using that foundation because it looks really, really good. Too bad it's discontinued now though. For bronzer, I'm going to start off with my DB Mineral Get Glowing Bronzer. This one's in the shade Tahiti Tan, and I'm just going to continue warming up this face a little bit. I was going to use another bronzer as well, but I really feel like this one did the trick. I feel like it's got the perfect tone that I wanted, like really, really warm. And I like to bring the bronzer up kind of onto my cheek area as well. I am going to go in with my blush and kind of just blend it all in together. I'm going to take my MAC Warm Soul Mineralized Blush. I feel like this goes with everything, and I think it will be the perfect tone for today's look. And I just take that on the same brush just because I like it to kind of blend in with each other. I like to run some over my nose as well, just right there. I think for my highlighter today, I'm going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills So Hollywood Loose Highlighter. It is absolutely beautiful, and I think it will suit this makeup look really, really well. I love the packaging of this. I'm going to give my face a little bit of a spritz with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, just so my base is a little bit wet, but not too wet, just so when I put that highlighter on, it really pops. And just a little bit on the nose. Wow, I put way too much. I'm just going to try and dust a little bit of that off. Jesus, I look bloody caked up today. I'm just going to go back in with my Blue Blood palette and finish off these eyes. I'm going to go back in with I'm Cold. I'm going to take a little bit of mint tea as well, and I'm just going to pop it right up in here. And I'm going back in with that shimmery white and just refreshing this kind of inner corner. I want to make this like really like blown out, bright. I think I've definitely achieved that so far. It looks so cool. For eyeliner, I'm going to use my L'Oreal Gel eyeliner, and this one's in the color white. I'm just going to line that waterline, make it even brighter than it already is. I've got shadow all over my finger. Going to finish off with some mascara on the bottom lashes. Make sure I don't hit that white so I don't make it all grey. So she definitely has a darker lip liner on and then a really nude kind of middle. The lip liner looks warm from what I can see, so I might use my W7 Lip Twister lip liner. This one's in the color Champagne. I think I paid like $1 or something for this lip liner, and honestly it's been one of my faves. I definitely want to pick up some more of this color because I use it all the time. I found this lipstick by Too Faced and it's in the shade Send Nudes. That's what it looks like there. I'm going to put this on the center of my lips, and then I might put a gloss just to really blend it all in. My lips are like crusty as at the moment. And for gloss, I've got the Ulta 3 Get Glossy lip gloss, and this one's in the shade Barley there. But anyway, this is what the eye look looks like. I'm really happy with it. The eyeshadows blended really well and were really pigmented. I think I've only used the Blue Blood palette once before, and I think one of the shades were a little bit crumbly and dry, but this time round, all these shades worked absolutely beautifully. So smooth and creamy. The Inglot liner looks pretty good as well, besides it like kind of transferring in here. The lashes are absolutely beautiful. I'll leave Jacob's lash brand down below if you want to check them out. Of course, I love the lip color. This is a color I go for all the time anyway. I can see something on my face. I think everything I used today I loved. Like I love the blush, highlighter, bronzer, foundation. It's a shame that it's discontinued. The concealer looks pretty nice. But yeah, it's not as full coverage as what they claim it to be, like I said before, but it is a nice concealer. I haven't done a celebrity inspired look in literally years. I used to do them all the time. They were really popular on YouTube. Maybe I should start doing them a little bit more. If there's any other makeup looks you want to see me try to do or do inspired looks for, just let me know down below. I can see that I've got some transfer just up here, so just ignore that if you can see it. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, Twitter. That's probably about it, but I've got 3 Instagrams, so you can follow me on my normal makeup page, my stupid page, and like my nail page, where I will be showing a little tutorial to these nails. I might put that video up on YouTube as well. It just kind of depends how the footage turns out, but yeah, that's all I've got to say, and I'll see you guys really soon in my next one. Bye.
Seeing monsters at your window. No, you can't sleep. You pretend